umbrage, take umbrage, take umbrage. What is umbrage? Hi everyone, this is Kriscell from Kristainment. I hope you have a wonderful day. So, have you taken umbrage before? If you have not, maybe you should try it. Okay, you should try it. Okay, but do you really know what it means? Okay, I know the way that I say it, right? You should try it. It sounds like I'm asking you to try a kind of food. Okay, but umbrage is not a food. Okay, it's not a food. In fact, this word has become the trendiest word in Singapore. I won't say for a very long time, but at least for the last few days. Simply just because, okay, 2 points. Simply just because of 2 points. Okay, one is because it is a rather chim word, okay, very complex word, not something that I will use it or you will use it in your everyday conversation with your friends, or families. And secondly, it's because this word has been used by the CEO of the Singapore Press Holding in his press conference, not once but twice. Okay, he used it twice, and it became the trendiest word ever since that day, at least for the next few days. So anyway, in today's video, we are going to talk about this word, okay, and as well as to see how did the CEO actually addresses the press. But as usual, before I go on, if you are new to my channel, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I'll be doing. So this whole umbrage thing actually started on the 6th of May when the Singapore Press Holding, or SPH, announced that they will be transferring their media business, okay, to a non-profit entity. Okay, and present at that press conference are of course their key stakeholders, like for example the chairman of SPH and the CEO of SPH, who is the one that seemed rather, I think he is kind of triggered by one of the China New Asia reporters' question. Alright, somehow when the question is being asked, he's like, whoa, get hot already, Okay, anyway, let's take a look at the question being asked.
CNA Digital. I have two questions. Just now you mentioned that the revenue from CLG will now be channeled into the new constitution of the company with new goals, right? So what might these be? Does it mean that the media business will now pivot to emphasize editorial integrity, for example, ahead of advertiser interests? That's one. Okay, second question is, this move comes after various corporate initiatives to improve the sustainability of the media business. Is it fair to say that these initiatives have failed? And if so, where does the responsibility lie? Thank you.
Okay, the two questions seems pretty decent and normal question. I mean, these are the questions that people will ask, especially when you say that you're going to transfer your media business to a non-profit entity. Okay, I don't know how these two questions will trigger the CEO. Very funny. Anyway, let's take a look at how the word umbrage is being used, alright, by the CEO.
Yes, if I may just interject, I honestly take umbrage at your first question.
So when asked how SPH new media entity that will preserve its editorial independence, right, the CEO reply was like,
I take umbrage.
Okay, let's continue, right, with the rest of the CEO reply. It's very impolite to actually interject a CEO reply, okay? Later he take umbrage on me, I'll die, man.
There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources, and I don't believe that you will describe yourself as bowing to the needs of advertisers in doing your job. So I think that, please, okay, I would say, at least for SPH problem, we have always had advertising, and we have never conceded to the needs of the advertisers. All right, so we have always continued to provide fair, reliable, credible reporting. So in reporting the answer to this, I will tell you first that the question, the fact that you dare to question SPH title for in your words, conceding to the words advertiser, I take umbrage in that comment, because I don't believe that even where you come from, you concede, all right? In doing your job, you do not concede to the needs of advertisers. So I must call this out.
Personally, I don't see how the reporter question is questioning SPH title, okay? I mean, basically, the question she asked is basically to answer the doubts which the public will have. So I really don't think the CEO should see that as a challenge. Okay. And also, this one I really think our CEO here, right, must go for some presentation training. Okay. He actually literally used the word four times. Okay. Very. I think only he can do it. Really only he can do it. Even I also say like with a lot of difficulty. Okay, then next, okay, he actually did the worst thing ever when addressing to a group of audience, and that is to use the finger pointing. Okay, first, you don't finger point at anyone when you are addressing to a large audiences, because it seems like you are just only targeting one person and you are ignoring the rest of the audiences. Okay, that's not the right thing to do. And when you are in the press conference, the reporters are mainly just asking questions which they think that the public will want to know. They are not really asking things that is what they want to know. So sometimes it's really asking for on behalf of the audiences, or the public. So by pointing your finger and then addressing to her directly, right? It's like you are targeting that poor little girl there, really very sad. I mean, if I'm the one, I also will take umbrage, I also will take umbrage at his action. I mean, it's not right. And also, this is also the point whereby he did his he did his second time to use the word umbrage again. Okay, umbrage again.
I take umbrage.
I really wonder how he think of that chim word to be used. Because to be frank, in my entire life, I never used that word before. Although I heard of it before, it's like another English word. It's very chim one. Ninkamput. Would you use ninkamput in a conversation? No, you just use the word idiot. So I don't know why he would use the word umbrage. Make him look smart, is it? Okay, so firstly, I think you guys must know a little bit of the background of this SPH CEO here. Okay, so he is a military man. Okay, he is a military man. So previously, when he's a military man, he actually held the appointment as the Chief of Defence Force. Okay, and he also hold the rank of a Lieutenant General, which is basically a 3-star general. 3-star. Don't play. Number plate there got 3-star one. Okay, so he's a very senior, high-ranking military officer okay, in the army in the past. Okay, then after his retirement in 2007, I think. Okay, he actually took on many senior executive roles in companies like, for example, Temasek Holdings, then NOL. Then of course, the most recent in 2017 as the CEO of SPH, Singapore Press Holdings. So you can see the way he addresses people still carry that little bit of the military flavor that he has, or he used to have. I mean, 江山易改，本性难移. A leopard cannot change his spots overnight. So although it has been like 10 over years since his retirement, but I don't think he can change that. So habit like, for example, finger pointing. Okay, this is something that has been used in the military. Okay, basically it's to tell that person, that's being pointed at, and tell the person, hey, look, I'm talking. Don't play. Okay, I tell you, you better bloody hell listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Don't play. Okay, now let's go back to the word umbrage. Okay, umbrage. Okay, so instead of people trying to find out exactly why there's a decline in the print media business, people actually take more interest in the word. Okay, then what does the word actually means? Okay, you can easily just Google it and you will find the meaning. Walao, okay lah. Since all you are watching my video, I will service all you, okay? I will type for you and I will find it out for you. So basically the word means offense or annoyance. So when someone says something to you and you find it very offensive, or you are being offended by that word, okay, or being annoyed by that word, then you can say, I take umbrage, okay? And this word actually carried a little bit of a insult flavor in it, okay, insult flavor in it. So back to the context of the press conference, when the CEO said that he take umbrage on the questions that's being asked by the reporter, basically he means that he is offended. He's offended by the question, and in a way he also felt a little bit insulted by the question. On the day, right, when this team word pops up, okay, it pops up on everyone's radar, right, okay, it becomes the most trendier word, at least for that day, okay, on Google Trend. And many businesses also take this opportunity to tap onto this word and then create some buzz for their business or for their product. Okay, so next time, right, if someone were to offend you, you know, say something angry or something bad at you, okay, instead of going very physical or, you know, going into a fierce argument with that person, like come up with all the F word, all the C word, okay, instead of coming up with all these very bombastic word, okay, you use the word, I take umbrage at your words. I think that person, especially if he's a beng, he will like, wow, brother, you got more sui, you got ing, man. Wow, let's talk. Okay, so there's just something very interesting that I want to show you guys. So please continue watching the press conference video clip. Okay, there's something very interesting towards the end, and I want to show you that. So let's watch.
Chairman is a gentleman. I'm not. SPH, the purpose of doing this is to make sure that SPH media will continue to do the job we have done so well for so long.
Okay, so now, right, please, in any presentation or in any public appearances, right, okay, please don't say someone else is a gentleman and you are not. Why I say that? Because the first time I heard him say that, right, the CEO say that, right, I was like, okay, so the chairman is a gentleman. You are not. Then what are you? Gangster, is it? See, it can create this kind of impression to people, you know. Don't make a comparison with you and someone else, especially if you are the one who is talking, you know. It just makes people wonder, what are you trying to get, you know? What are you trying to get? And then secondly, it's okay to use some hands gesture, and it's okay to also use your finger to make a point. Okay, when you want to make a point, it's okay to do this. It's okay. But then, okay, use it properly. Okay, people, right? There are many people I know, right, or many leaders that I've seen, they actually use their fingers to make a point when they are giving their public speeches, okay? But those are people who have really gotten the trust and the respect of the people, okay? And so when they do that, right, you can see the impact is there. Okay, let me show you a short video clip of how our late Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, actually does it. Okay, you will see that the way, the charisma that he actually portray, and the use of he always had to use finger and fist. Okay, I don't know why, but it works perfectly, you know. You know, that video is so long ago, but I mean, it still today, even when we watch it again, right, we still find that, wow, he's still a very charismatic leader. It's the kind of leader that, you know, the country need, and the kind of leader that people want to follow. Yeah, so let's take a look at this short video.
Because they know they'll lose. They know that I'm prepared to ground the airline. They know that I can get the airline going again without them. And let there be no mistakes about this. Whoever governs Singapore must have that iron in him, or give it up. This is not a game of cards. This is your life and mine. I've spent a whole lifetime building this.
Alright, that's it for this video. So if you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, okay? Big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I'll be doing. So till my next video, this is Kriscell, signing off.